Hi guys, it's Kai here, and welcome to this video. I guess there's nothing really to call it. It's a collab video, in case you couldn't tell by the title, and it's actually really interesting. So me and a bunch of other simmers got together, and we decided to do a Newcrest Takeover, and the way it worked is everybody picked a lot, or half of a lot. I'll explain that in a second. And they did their part, and then somebody else came in and took over and did their part, or someone did a whole build. I am so bad at explaining things, but let me just give you an example. So for this lot right here, all the lots were numbered and everybody had to pick their one. I forget what lot number this one is, but everybody picked their own lot, and I in particular picked this lot and to do only the exterior. So I only did the outside and the main build of this, and somebody else came in and did the interior decorating and things like that. And then there's another lot that I'm going to show you guys. Somebody else built it and I did the interior decorating of it. And Kai's an idiot and didn't hit record, so this is not a speed build, this is a walkthrough. Which is okay, I guess, because there's nothing to it. It's just a house. I built this house just because, I don't know, I felt like it. I am so bad at traditional houses, which makes no sense to me. Like, the shape of this house looks good. I think it's just the colors that I chose. Like, I don't know. I'm not really into the colors. I don't know. I guess it looks okay. But it's got kind of a big backyard. It's got, not a big backyard. It's a decent sized backyard. It's got a little bit of a deck. It's cute. I did the landscaping around the front and just kind of added a little bit in the back, but I'd left it all open so the person that was doing the inside was able to go ahead and, you know, furnish accordingly. And then the inside is kind of basic, really. There's just like an area that could be a bathroom. You got your steps kind of over in the corner here. This could be like a bedroom or like an office. You do have this like foyer type area, and then this kind of half wall, and then you could put your kitchen, living room, dining room all in here, and then you go upstairs and you have 2 more bedrooms and 1 bathroom. So it's oops, too far. It's like a medium-sized house, and I don't know, I think it turned out pretty well. And if I go to furnish it, which I might eventually do in the future, I think I'm going to recolor the outside. I don't know, make it maybe beiges. I don't really like beige, but maybe I'll do that. So yeah, that's basically this house. There's not much to it. If you want to see all of the other builds in this video, not in this video, the builds in this collab, there are links down in the description that will take you to a Google spreadsheet that lists all the lots and who did them and where to find them, basically. But yeah, so like I said, there is a second lot that I did the interior decorating on. It's actually a bar, so if you want to see that, keep watching. That is going to be a speed furnish, quote unquote, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I'm not making any sort of sense right now, but yeah, just keep watching and it's gonna come up, okay? Yeah. All right, so here we are at the speed furnish portion of my part of the collab. Like I said, this was a separate lot. Somebody else did the exterior. It is a bar. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh crap, I don't know what to do with this. Like, I am so bad with commercial lots. Like, I don't know. I can't function. I can't do them. I don't know. So I spent a good while just kind of staring at it, trying to figure out what I wanted it to look like or what I wanted the theme to be. And the more I looked at it, the more I was like, okay, she's got a lot of landscaping going on. She's got this kind of garden feel going to it. It's cool. So I was like, you know what? We're going to call it the garden bar and make it, garden-esque is essentially what I did. So that's just kind of the theme I went with. I wanted it to be very, not natural, but very, I don't know, outdoorsy-ish-esque. I don't know. You'll see as it kind of comes along. I did do this cool thing with the steps, which I'm kind of proud of myself for coming up with the idea, but you need to have, or at least I believe you need to have, the move objects cheat on in order to place this lot and have it come in correctly because of how I put things back there. So I have those water features. Oh, and I did test this lot. You can go up the stairs just fine. Everything works. It's all good. But you do need to have move objects on, I believe, in order to put it down, because as you can see, I put things underneath the steps and there's a lot of like leafage and foliage going on in kind of weird spots. So you need move objects on to place it properly. I haven't completely tested that, so please let me know if it doesn't work. And if it doesn't work, then oops. But you see what I did. So yeah, you can see I pulled my game back in and all of a sudden those things disappeared. So I had to do it again. But that's okay. I fixed it. No problem. But yeah, so I don't like beige, which I literally just mentioned. So I ended up doing a bunch of like kind of grays and like stone textures, which doesn't necessarily match the outside, but I think it looks okay by the time I'm done with it. So this actually took me a freaking while. Like, this took me a good while trying to figure out like how to even do these things and like like, what does a garden bar consist of? Like, what do they have? So I did do the upstairs area with this kind of like VIP lounge looking like type thing. Like any sim can get up there. You don't have to be a VIP or whatever. But there's like game tables. There's the, what are they called? They're not called, in real life they're called hookah bars, but I don't know what are the sims? Juice? No, I don't know what they call that. Those bubble machines, that's what they call it. They call it like bubble blowers, bubble machines, something like that. Put those up there in the game tables, and I also ended up just kind of, I don't know, oh, can't breathe. I casually decorated. What does that even mean? I decorated the rest of that kind of landing area with just kind of like sitting spaces. So if your sim decided they want to take a break from being downstairs and like dancing or whatever, they can come upstairs, they can sit down, they can kind of chill, do whatever. And it is a bar. So as I was putting this together, I was like, where do I actually put the bar? Where do I put the bar? Like this doesn't make sense to me where to put this bar, because it was a very funky layout with where I decided to put the steps. But it worked out, I think. And like I said, everything does. I play tested it. Everything functions just fine. So we're all good. So with this little landing area, though, I was like sort of struggling with what to do with this. Like as soon as you come up where you land, I'm like, what the heck do you put there? Like, do you just put a wall of mirrors? Like, that's kind of weird. And then I was like, all right, it is a garden bar. I should probably, you know, put some plants and things like that. So I put some friggin' plants. That's what I did. I put a whole bunch of plants on a table and a mirror so you can check yourself out when you're getting ready to go into the bathroom. The bathroom's the only place that, no, the bathroom does have plants. I was about to say the only place that doesn't have bathroom, oh God, I can't speak. The only place that doesn't have plants is the bathroom, but that's a lie. That is a complete and utter lie. There are plants in the bathroom as well. Oh, and with the lighting, I wanted it to be dark because that's like a thing. Bars are usually kind of dark. I don't know if you all have been to a bar, but most of them are dark. They're just dark. So I did put in the can light so that I could see what I was doing at first, but then I kept changing the day and I kept moving the lights in order for me to get the ambiance that I was looking for. But I just used a whole bunch of wall sconces essentially, because any of the lights that come down from the ceiling are usually too bright, or they give off like a yellowish tone, which I don't like. And I, for the life of me, I don't know if this is possible, and if it is, someone tell me. But as far as I know, you can't change the color or the color intensity of lights while in build mode, which seriously, why not? Because it throws me off. Like, that's all I want to do is be able to change the color of the lights while I'm building. I don't want to have to go into live mode in order to do it, because that is a pain in the butt, especially in a place like this where I don't have sims on the lot and I can't just switch over to live mode. But whatever, that's a rant for another day, even though I just ranted about it. So yeah, I used these things with these like rock looking things. They came from the fitness stuff pack. I tried to make them look totally random on the wall, but I am so bad at making patterns look random that it totally looks like a pattern on the wall. It just looks like a pattern, but it's fine. It'll do. You guys can move them if you want to. But I did put lights over top of the game tables and the bubble machines, just that way they were lit up. That way, like, if your sim's hanging out, they can, like, you know, talk to each other and actually see who they're talking to and all that kind of stuff. Bathrooms are just typical bathrooms. We've all seen how everybody makes bathrooms. Everybody kind of does it the same at this point, and honestly, I couldn't be bothered to try and make it any sort of different bathroom, so I just kind of, it is what it is. What else did I do on this lot that is interesting? Nothing really. Oh, you know what? You know what else was interesting? Maybe, sort of. We'll see when we get there. The bar back, specifically. The bar back was slightly interesting. I've seen it done before, but I did it myself. I don't know. I don't know what you people want me to say about it. The bar back is kind of cool, which we'll see it eventually, because I used like counters and like these things, they're called bar backs. I don't know what else to call them, but I created a bar back out of bar backs and countertops. So that's cool. I also put a whole bunch of like dining tables around. One, because having the bar lot type selected, it insisted that I have dining tables somewhere. So I did set them around. Plus they were good for filling up random space. But putting the bar back here did create kind of an awkward situation. So as soon as you walk in, you have this kind of funky shape. It's like a rectangle or a square with a clipped corner. And I'm like, okay, well, what do I do over there? Because I didn't want to put the bar over there because I felt like that would then leave this backspace being kind of awkward. So I ended up putting, you'll see it. It's interesting. It's very interesting. So in my head, after I started doing this, I was like, you know what? This is going to be a karaoke bar. How about that? It is going to be a karaoke bar, and you can come here, you can have your drinks, you can go upstairs and you can chill out, or you can come down and you can, I almost said play karaoke, but you sing karaoke. You don't play karaoke. You could sing karaoke. I did put a dance floor down, and the dance floor works. So you can dance on the dance floor, even though it's underneath the karaoke doodad. What do you call that? Karaoke machine? That's what it's called. But underneath the karaoke machine. So yeah, so everything works. I've said that like 20 million times now, but I promise. I took my sim, I brought her in here. It was like 10 in the morning. Totally a good time to be at the bar. Made her go up and down the steps. I made her sit in every single chair upstairs in the like VIP loungy area. I made her go dance on the dance floor. I made her go use the karaoke machine. I made her sit at all the freaking tables. I made her go outside. I made her, I made her do everything. So trust me, it all works. It's all good. But yeah, so like I said, this little front area it's very awkward. I'm gonna be honest. It is very awkward, but I think I did an okay job making it into a semi-decent place. I don't know. It's okay. I think it's okay. And like I said, since I am not good at doing commercial builds, I thought this would be somewhat of a challenge for me, and it totally was. It was more than somewhat of a challenge. It was like a lot of a challenge. But it's all good. It's all good. Sorry if I just popped the mic with my bees, but that's my bad. I don't know. Guys. It's all good. It's all good. Anyways, there's a little bit left of me decorating. It's basically just me putting chairs and lights around. That way it's not pitch black in a freaking bar. I mean, I get it's supposed to be dark, but it was like real dark. So I tried to fix it up. But anyways, I'm going to just stop talking. You can keep watching if you'd like. Let me know how you think I did at my first attempt at I didn't build a bar, decorating a bar. I decorated the bar. Somebody else built the bar. Let's get that right. Anyways, there's going to be screenshots, and you'll be able to see my sim in there. There's going to be screenshots. You can see me finish decorating it. It's all good. I'm going to leave now. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.